Alright guys, so today we're going to check out the Iconic Cycles speaker set for the Chaojie screen. It's actually a pretty sick setup, so we're going to go ahead and check it out, guys. We're going to open this box up. These are the 2-pack of speakers. You of course can use your RazorCrew EMF discount code 5%. This set does start to add up. It is only for the Chaojie screen. I did almost miss that we got a keychain in there, and I just want to always say, including my packages and everyone's, always make sure you're going through all of your boxes and making sure you're seeing everything in there. You never want to miss a sticker or anything cool. We do have 4 zip tie mounts to it. Alright, so we can see we got the Apple CarPlay thing going here. I actually just have 1 speaker hooked up. But right now we are going to be limited on space to find for these speakers, so we have the Sur-On seat on, but I was able to get this rear piece on. It was a bit of a chore. I had to go through some, put bolts here, put bolts there. I did some drilling holes to access bolts, but it did give me some more space. So I think I am going to try to mount at least one of these speakers in here. I did kind of turn it on and it sounded pretty good from there. So I have my microphone on me. It's like loud over here, and again, that's only 1 speaker. I do have the other speaker in my hand, so we'll see how it does riding here in a bit. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put one of these speakers in under the rear fender after doing some kind of testing. I think it sounds decent from down there, but I want it to kind of sit out flush of that. So we'll go ahead and do that. No, I'm just joking. So we'll go ahead and mark it out, cut it accordingly, and then glue it in there. Hopefully it stays. I guess for your trace, just go ahead and take this off. All right, so take that apart, and then I'm gonna make sure I can slip this in, and we'll get that to work. So after some finagling here, there, we don't want to go too big. You can always get bigger, but that's what we want right there, I think. So you guys can see this. This is actually a decently good little speaker for the size and what the application is. Really nice print quality box. Alright, so I did sneak that wire up and all the way around, believe it or not, right to here with almost a perfect length. So awesome, Iconic Cycle, thank you for that extra length on that speaker. So that guy's plugged in. Let's unplug the one that's not. This one's not plugged in, and this one's in. Alright, so I just did a little spin up and down the road. I probably only hit like 20 miles an hour, but with the 1 speaker on in the rear thing just kind of sitting there, I was able to hear it pretty good, surprisingly. I did turn it up to 6. I would say like 6 and 7 starts to sound distorted. I mean, it's a little speaker. It sounds like, you know, just a little speaker like you could expect, but we've dreamed of this forever. We've joked about having like some sort of speaker on board on the Razor with you know, a way to use your phone for this music. So this is it, man. Iconic Cycle, obviously, with our discount code. It's still an expensive setup, but man, it's pretty cool. So I don't want to play too much songs. YouTube will hit me with copyright and the video won't go up, so just trying to hit snip bits in so you guys can hear how loud it is. But for the most part, with the 1 speaker, even under the rear, it sounds pretty good. Now, if I put it up top, like up in this region, obviously I think it would sound better. It might be kind of blasting at you. I can hear it good. I don't know if people around me would hear it good. We've tried other speakers, obviously, where it kind of gets drowned out with the sound of electric motors and chains. But for personally you yourself, you can hear it pretty good. It sounds good, and it's pretty awesome add-on. So we're gonna go ahead and put the 2nd speaker on. We'll install these real quick to where I pick. You're gonna have to pick where you want to install them. I'm pretty fussy about this build, so we're going to try to get them installed in a cool spot. So if you haven't seen our video on the Chaojie screen, you might want to check that out. It has a lot of cool capabilities like GPS, music. It basically is Apple CarPlay to your phone, so that you can just have it on board on your display. We have the DKD, which is a more basic screen for Fardrivers. So just if you guys are wondering, like if I was putting this in my MX or my SX model, I honestly think I'd put it somewhere right in this region here. You know, those are usually pretty open spots. I would personally do my whole mountain thing and have the speakers like cut in there. If you could picture little speakers there, I think that'd be sick. So this is a random call, but you guys can see the call coming up on here. I'm gonna decline because I think that's spam. But nice for me to know it's spam and not somebody important. How's the weather?
Currently in Castle Rock with 63 degrees and partly cloudy.
Hey Google, what's the weather going to be like tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Castle Rock, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 79 and a low of 47.
So I didn't really know where else to install this other than on the front. Now the sound does get a little drowned out when it's down under the rear. I just didn't have many choices, so we're installing it in the top panel. It does take a little of my space, but it's whatever. So I've ran these for a little while now. The speakers are a total vibe when you're just cruising on these and you got music going. You do have easy access to hit the next song and pause and turn the volume up and down. So it's pretty sick. I actually am really enjoying it, but again, these are only for the Chaojie Gen 3 screen. So make sure that if you're watching this, you've watched the other video and understand that whole screen setup and how it's going to work. It's a pretty clean outcome. I think I like what we did with it. I just really didn't have that many options on the RSF. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. So if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe, hit us with a like if you like our videos, and we'll be here to answer any questions down below.
At participating McDonald's, prices may vary.
Another day, with Saturday, and he got nothing to do. Be on the box a little later, watch the.
So I appreciate you guys checking this out. Go check Econic Cycle out, and we'll catch y'all later. Peace.